Late nights, early mornings, gotta catch a flight home. Can't wait to get back to see you. And I can tell by the texts that you sent to me, baby, you want me to break you off, that's what I do. You can call me your director. Let's make a movie, babe. I wanna see you in your heels and your lingerie. Ain't worried about the neighbors, they gon' hear you scream my name. I'm a Michael Jackson, beat it, beat it, beat it till you tapping. Lights, camera, action, no time for acting. I hope you ready for what's really about to happen. Baby, we gon' shut the world off, ain't no distractions. And I'm gon' do them things that you like, huh? And I'm about to give you no mercy, no mercy. I'ma give you no mercy. Baby, I'ma give you this deep, no mercy, no mercy. I'ma give you no mercy. Baby, I'ma give you this deep.
I'ma apply pressure. I'ma apply pressure. I'ma apply pressure. I'ma apply pressure.
No mercy, no mercy. I'ma give you no mercy. Baby, I'ma give you this thing. I know you with me the long way. That's why I don't have no problems kissing that. Juice is dripping down my beard, so I know you love it. What we do under the covers, it ain't for the public. I can feel your body calling. Ooh, I can feel your body calling. For me, for me, for me. Lights, camera, action. No time for acting. I hope you ready for what's really about to happen. Baby, we gon' shut the world off, ain't no distractions. And I'm gon' do them things that you like. And I'm about to give you no mercy, no mercy. I'ma give you no mercy. And I'ma give you this deep, no mercy, no mercy. I'ma give you no mercy. Baby, I'ma give you this deep.
I'ma apply pressure. I'ma apply pressure. I'ma apply pressure. I'ma apply pressure.
No mercy, no mercy. I'ma give you no mercy. Baby, I'ma give you this deep. It's that pretty brown round driving me wild. Ooh, ooh, child. Things about to get a little freaky. Things about to get a little freaky. Oh yeah.
Things about to get a little freaky. 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 Things about to get a little.
You're now tuned in to DOD Radio.
D-O-D Radio.
What's up, party people? It's your boy Jay Williams back with another episode of the Bank Session. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hope everybody is still breathing out there. It's been a rough week. Well, weekend, I should say. But as usual, got the suspects up in the building. My co-host, the Saban Nicole. What's happening?
What's up, Jay? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm, sitting here,
How was your
vibing.
independence?
Independence.
See, look, this is what happened.
You said independence. I'm going back to like 4th of July.
Nah, I'm talking about your Independence Day.
My Independence Day was very good, as a matter of fact. I
That's
must
what's
say.
up.
I think that all our people should, have one of those days, their personal Juneteenth.
Okay, F you to corporate America and become your own corporation, right?
Yes.
That's what's up,
Build
Jay.
your
I'm
own
proud
nation.
of you.
Build your own nation.
That's what's up.
But we also got to run down the line to the next suspect in hand. My homie, Shatta, young Shatta, one shot in the building.
Uh-huh.
Co-host.
What it sound like, DOD Radio?
What it do?
My man DJ J Williams.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure,
Appreciate you being here, brother.
man.
As
I can't wait
always.
to get here.
Okay.
Even if I'm stumbling in.
Okay.
We might be stumbling out this morning.
You're already.
But yeah, also, we got, well, she's not here this week. She's like get friend to the room, but she's not here this week, but we still gonna mention her. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's family to the
All right.
room.
Yeah.
Miss Shaniqua Simone.
What it sound like?
Two shots for my sister.
Yes, y'all heard her in the past two episodes. The past two episodes she was on. She was guest, but she's definitely friend and family to the room. So even though she's not here, we still gotta mention her.
Big up.
So big up to, and she is feeling kind of ill too. So,
Send y'all
hopefully you
love.
Feel better. Yeah, send her your love, and she'll be back. Hopefully she'll be back next week. But we do have a special guest in here tonight. This young man is another young entrepreneur building in the music scene down here in Palm Beach County, Florida.
up.
Yeah, if you didn't know, that's where we broadcast from. But Mr. Cooper.
What's good?
Is it
What's
Mr.
good?
Cooper? We going with Mr. Cooper or just Cooper or?
Yeah, it's Mr. Cooper.
Hanging
man.
with
You
Mr. Cooper.
You know me.
That's
Coop.
what's up.
Yeah,
It's
Coop.
Coop.
Yeah,
You remember that
it's
show?
Coop to me, but
But
yeah,
it's Mr. Cooper, man. How y'all doing out there, ladies
yeah.
and gentlemen?
Yes, and General, you big up the fellas too.
That was the first person. Let me just
What?
give a congratulations to Mr. Cooper because he's the first person that came in here and bigged up the ladies. Nobody ever.
What do you mean? We always
Nah,
big up the
no,
ladies
no,
up
no,
in
you
here.
don't.
What
No, you
talking
don't.
about?
No, you don't.
Ah, here you go. The ladies always get a big up here.
No, you
Let
don't.
me address that. When I say DOD radio or the world, I'm not excluding any
Yeah, we
women.
include
Whatever.
everybody.
But I
She
just-
just want to hear
It was
that
No, that's
personal.
special.
good, though.
It was good.
That's good, though.
She want that special
That was
personal
good.
touch.
I
yeah.
think-
Yeah, that isolation.
Can I please just say that one time?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
thank you.
Okay. Duly
Thanks,
noted,
Mr.
duly
Cooper.
noted.
No problem.
No.
Thank you.
But Coop, let the people know what you got going on. What your whole situation is right there.
Well, we ain't gonna let them know everything, but we're gonna give them a little bit. Right now, I feel that R&B is missing a certain element, and I feel like I'm the man to bring it back. So
That's what's up.
that's what it
Okay.
is. Right now, got No Mercy on all digital stores. You can go ahead and pick that up on iTunes, Google Play, Amazon,
Oh, you can hear it on DOD radio.
or DOD Radio.
Yeah, because they got in heavy rotation over there.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know what, Jado, man? I appreciate that, man. And you and Lee, man. Shout out to DJ Lee, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Shout out to
other
DJ
half
Lee.
of DOD radio.
Y'all really took the single and really ran with it, and y'all got my love, bro. Real
Yeah,
talk.
well,
So,
the good music got to get heard.
That's right.
That's what we all about up here, and we gonna always try to bring that good music back, and so we can give the people a good feeling, because that's what it's all about. At the end of the day,
Straight up.
if you feel good, you know what I mean.
Good music,
Everything
good
else will
radio.
fall right into play.
and,
right?
That's what's missing.
Good
That's
music,
what's
good
missing.
radio.
Good music on the radio.
That's
and,
right.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
Good vibes. That's all we about right now. We grown.
Yeah, good vibes.
That's what's up. Always
thanks
good
for
vibes
coming
at DOD, right?
Hey, man, I'm just here to hang, man. I'm here to watch y'all do y'all thing and chime in a little bit.
Yeah, well, watch us talk about some of this fuckery and debauchery that goes on in our world.
Debauchery.
I
Jeez.
just want to big up the song too, because as soon as he said
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
I knew
No
exactly
Mercy.
what song he was talking about.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I didn't know. Pardon me. I didn't know. I never saw like a artwork or anything like that. I didn't know that was you that sung.
Oh
that
yeah,
joint.
that's him right there. No
But
mercy.
yeah,
That's
it's a tough joint. No
Yeah.
mercy.
Make sure
Mr.
you-
Cooper.
Oh, I'm sorry, man, and I have to say this. I'm sorry. Big up to, in my opinion, the #1 producer, underrated, but
Okay.
really, really never duplicated. Drumming skills,
okay. Drumming skills.
Y'all just know that.
Yeah, drumming skills out of Palm Beach County.
Definitely out of Palm Beach
Okay.
County, man. Actually born and bred in Texas, but raised in
Oh,
right
he
here,
from
561.
Oh, he from
So
Texas.
it's a different kind of sound, man.
Oh, that's what's up.
We like that.
We call it trap and B.
Okay.
Trapping B. Oh
call it
my
trapping B.
goodness.
Trapping
Everybody about
B.
to fall out now. Y'all hear
Trapping
that?
B. Okay.
Trapping B. I'm down.
We're
I
gonna
like
hashtag
that.
Oh, well, you said
I
drumming
like
skills is from Texas.
He's from Texas.
Yeah, well, he gonna have to take an L tonight because I'm gonna be talking about his stage. I'm
I'm
gonna be talking about his stage,
listen.
the fuckery they got going on in
On
his
the real,
stage right now.
Born in Texas, but
yeah,
raised.
In Palm Beach
County, huh?
Okay, because Texas, they get.
He's a different breed.
Texas
you
getting
know?
the middle finger
Oh,
tonight.
they getting it
But
tonight.
let me explain real quick. He's a different kind of breed. He's not only a producer, but he is a skilled drummer.
Okay.
He
He
is
actually
a skilled
drums.
drummer.
Oh,
Okay. Ooh,
drum and
okay.
skill. I
He
like
has
that.
a different sound for music.
Okay.
That brings a different element that I think is missing. So
Okay.
yeah, drumming skills, man.
That's
Drumming
what's up.
skills. Drumming skills. Make sure y'all look him up on SoundCloud.
Yeah, on SoundCloud at Drumming Skills, on Twitter at Drumming Skills, everywhere.
Okay. Drumming skills. Producer of the year.
That's
He
what's up.
produced No Mercy. And I like No Mercy. That's a tough record.
Drumming skills, big that up. I'm actually gonna listen to that too, man. I'm always keeping my ear out for them producers.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so we bring you some. We don't talk about music that much on the show, but we're gonna cover all bases and bring you a little bit of everything on this show. The one thing we've been talking about a lot for the past we in episode 17.
Listen.
Since goddamn episode 1.
Listen.
This racism, like it just won't go away. And it's like
will it
just,
ever,
oh
though?
my God,
Will
it's
it
running
ever?
rampant. Oh my God, Saban. So you've been seeing all the craziness going on no, you know what? I'm not even gonna say the world because I'm not seeing a whole bunch of videos with this type of shit going on in other places. Like seriously, it's
So what
only
is
in
it? Only
America.
rural
like,
America, like
that's
backwoods
what it's-
America?
Well, it ain't even backwoods America. Like it's just America seems to be.
What's going on?
Just a lot of bullshit has been going on. Did you see the story about this? I was gonna save this story for last, but I'm gonna go first with this story right here. I don't know if you saw it. This actually just came out today.
What's that?
In St. Louis, alderman in St. Louis, his nephew was shot and killed. It was, I don't know, some type of gang shooting or whatever, but he was killed. And the news cameras, they came out to cover the story, and he spoke to one of the reporters. His name is Jeffrey Boyd. Mm-hmm. Alderman Jeffrey Boyd from St. Louis. Mm-hmm. And you know what? I actually want to play this.
Can I say something real quick?
Uh-huh.
I know y'all might say I'm stupid right now, but what is an alderman? What is that?
What?
It's like a clergy. Like what is that?
You know what? We're going to save that for the Ask Google.
Okay.
That's going to be our Ask Google tonight.
I might sound stupid, but I don't know. So educate me
That'll
today.
be that'll be our Ask Google tonight after the story. His nephew was killed, and he he spoke to the reporters, but what he said was is something that's been said is something that a lot of us feel but don't say.
Right.
And he said it on camera.
He said what we be thinking.
He said what a lot of us, not all of us, but a
Okay.
lot of us. Okay, so I want to play this. Because I want people to actually hear his voice saying this.
And I'm pleading and asking for young people to please put the guns down. Please put the guns down. It's just not worth it. It's frustrating. It's heartaching. I just want to shed tears not only for my nephew but for everybody who's lost a loved one. This has to stop. It's absolute madness. Absolute madness. People say they need jobs. Well, damn it, go get a job. There are plenty of jobs out there. People say they need stuff to do. Well, we have recreation centers in the city of St. Louis. You can go up to the recreation center and play basketball. You can do whatever you want to do in the city of St. Louis. We have resources in our city. And I'm tired of people talking about they need something to do. There's plenty to do besides shoot and kill each other. It's sad and it's sickening. And some people might say, oh, it happened to him. Now he's frustrated. No, I've been frustrated for years. I'm frustrated for everybody who's lost a loved one in this neighborhood. But this is my nephew. It does hit home. And I do have a right to speak out. But I'm speaking out in a way to plead to young people, please, put the guns down. It's not worth it. Spending time in jail, taking away somebody's father, taking away somebody's mother. And I want to see people, damn it, marching. Let's march for Rashad Foreman. We march every time the police shoot and kill somebody, whether they deserve it or not. I can't call it. But we're not marching when they're killing each other in the streets. Let's march for that. How about that?
Real talk.
Can we have some marching out in the neighborhood? Everybody want to march for Rashad Foreman? Who wants to march for Rashad Foreman? I do. Who wants to march for the lady, the grandmother that was killed last year, innocently taking her grandkids to the store just to get some candy? Anybody want to march for her? I do. We got to get it together out here in these streets.
Yeah, I wanted to play that. I wanted to play that because I watched that and I, that was just powerful to me. Because like I said, it's something that a lot of us feel and a lot of us may think, but we don't. There's this idea. I don't know who started this shit, but amongst black people, I guess there's some idea that our shit that the things that we do wrong or the areas where we fucked up. It's okay it's not okay to speak about it in front of people of other races. Like, we don't have our shit together. It seems like we don't take care of it, or we don't focus on these things unless, we know somebody else is looking. You know what I mean?
Right.
You got to focus on it all the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like what he said about that marching, I've thought it, and I've seen people, but not enough of us that feel the same way. Like, if we're gonna march because a white cop is shooting a black teen, we need to march when black teens are out here shooting each other.
Yeah,
like what's going on in Chicago?
Just 'cause they black. Yeah.
Exactly, and that's the problem. It's like, can I say it like this though? It seems like us as and I'm not really. I gotta say us as black people.
Yeah, as a community.
It's like we want to point the finger and let everybody get mad about the finger pointing, so it's like somebody else's fault, but it's never internal pointing. Like, what are we doing to ourselves to run our communities down? What is going on here at home? It's almost like, the family that tries to pretend like they're perfect on the outside, but at home they like got all this stuff going on, try to sweep the stuff under the rug. But that's a lot of black homes though. Don't make nobody know your business. You know what I'm saying? It's like a secret. But got the secret out.
Yeah. I mean,
know what I mean?
We have issues. Of course, racism is the biggest thing that we have to deal with, but also as a community, because we don't have the numbers that the majority has. What I'm saying? We don't have those numbers. So we have to, in order to gain something, we got to change the way we think a lot of the time.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's what is not happening. And that's why you have situations like this that go on, just the shooting itself. But I just thought it was powerful for someone to actually come out in public and say, because they kind of remember when Bill Cosby was going around and all his speeches he did at schools, he kind of got on black folk and everybody was getting all upset about it, and everybody was why is he saying this? Why shouldn't he fucking say it?
They don't want,
you know what I'm saying?
It's just like what how you just perfect setup. You know what I mean? They don't want to see that mirror. They don't want to look in the mirror.
Basically,
that pride is killing them.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's something that we just got to get rid of.
We do.
Yeah, we definitely
Self-pride.
do, man. Because that if our mind state, more of our mind states changed on that as a whole, we would have less events like this even happening where this man has to come out and say something like that.
No, I agree with you. Definitely powerful speech though.
Yeah, I thought it was definitely powerful.
And I would like to see more from when people post that type of footage.
Exactly.
As opposed to the foolishness.
Exactly. To the foolishness.
And watching people die instead of helping them.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and post that on the Banks.
Oh, it's already there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
Yeah, it's already there. Yeah, because it just came out today, so I wanted to mention it. I wanted to post it, and let's see how many likes this gets. You know,
right.
Can this get as many likes as some of them booty shots? God damn, I'm sick of seeing the motherfuckers. If I see another bitch's ass crack, I tell you, man, for real, I'm 100% hetero, but god damn.
You're now tuned in to DOD Radio.
DOD Radio.
Solutions with the Situational Architect, hosted by Reggie Harris, helping change the way you approach business through a fresh, positive perspective.
Facts, tales, and stories sell.
I love challenges. Maybe build character.
Maybe on the cutting edge.
Join me Saturday mornings at 10 to design business solutions, heard here on
DOD Radio.
Yo, what's up, DOD Radio? It's your girl, Lisa Nicole, from the one and only Bang Session Show. Check us out every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. on DODradio.com.
You're tuned in to DOD Radio.
You know what? I had I have really had it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit.
No, I'm serious. Seriously, the perception of what us as black women are doing to ourselves and the way that we're being perceived. And a lot of black women are so upset about the way that we're being perceived, but we put ourselves out there like we want to be disrespected. You know what I mean? Yep. Like, I don't have no dudes disrespecting me because you cannot come to me with disrespect because I present myself in a certain type of way. You know, it's like, it's real sad about what's going on and the attention that us as women is trying to get from the opposite sex or even the same dang going sex, okay? That they trying to get by putting themselves way out there like that. No clothes no more. You know what I'm saying? Everything it has to be like, you have to be perfect.
Everything is an ass shot.
Everything. It's very saddening. Yo, if you ain't got no brains, he'll look at you all day, baby, but I can guarantee you he ain't gonna marry you.
Every
and that's
goddamn
real.
picture I see, I fucking some chick with a fucking ass. It's just an ass in the fucking shots now. You barely seen the chicks. Like, at least they used to post most of the full length shits. Now you just see back and ass. Like, I'm like, God damn, how many asses?
The evolution of the booty shot.
Yeah.
I'm personally disgusted, as a man, but also as a father.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's part of my disgust too. I got a little girl.
So, growing up in this age, to see that they need certain women to look up to.
That's right.
They look up to their mother, of course, but outside influences, you're always gonna see that. So if you see something like that, it really. I really, honestly, I be wanting to pray for some of these young girls.
That's what you got to do.
It's bad out here.
You don't say a prayer?
You don't know that, but and that's just me from, just looking at it from an entertainment standpoint. It's not entertaining. Some people can pull it off and be classy with it.
Right.
But it's mainly us.
Beyonce.
Listen.
Beyonce could do it.
It makes it hard. It makes it hard for any man to kind of, I get what you're saying.
You seen that? Have you seen that? Did we talk about this before? That meme that had all of the celebrity women that we know now in these dresses that barely covered like nipples and they, barely covered anything, all these see-through dresses. And that was when they were going to the gala. And then they had a picture of porn stars that were covered and head to toe looking so dang on classy. I said, boy, we got something going on wrong here. They selling they butt, they selling they self and they dressed.
Well, they don't see it as selling themselves, even though.
But but you know what I'm saying though? They dressed though, going to the ball, head to toe, decked out. But we got these celebrities over here. The more stuff they don't have on, it's like the more attention that they get. And so that's what young girls are seeing. They think that's cool. That's not cool.
Yeah, that's why you got to limit their exposure to that as well, because that's part of our jobs as parents.
There's a complaint about lack of chivalry or whatever.
Yeah.
But we also got to look. We also
got motherfuckers don't know what chivalry is. They gonna listen to that and be like, "What he said?"
That's a Google word right there.
On top of that, there's also a lack of that classy ladiness that's being.
Oh yeah,
it's true.
That's not a word, ladiness, but that perception of that classy lady is not being projected out there anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they don't want our daughters, to know that even exists.
Very true.
Because look who they blast on all the magazines and all the websites. The woman who dressed just like what y'all talking about.
Honestly, to look at something like that, it makes me even go, just a little bit more harder to make sure my daughters know their worth. And I think that's what you were saying, Jay.
Oh yeah.
It's on the parents.
Yeah.
It's really on the parents to block.
But not even only that. It's not only on the parents too, but I'm my brother's keeper. At the end of the day, our neighbor, the person that's next to you, and this not even to big myself up, but when I come in contact with a woman that's a girl that's hurt, that to me, she reminds me of who I used to be. I try to help her not to down her on where she at in life, but try to help her so she can move forward in life, so she can become that woman that she's designed to be. Because some women, and I have to be honest, that's who I used to be. I used to be that hurt girl. You know what I'm saying? We just was thrown up without a daddy. So we get it how we live. So you know what I'm saying? It's just that hurt mentality, and then mothers, not being able to, not raising their kids, and then they growing up all ruthless, and you know what I'm saying? So it's just like a generational going in a downward spiral. But I feel that we are our brother's keeper. So when I come in contact with a woman or a girl that's, growing up and she got this stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? I teach her how to dress, what I call dignified. You can still look good. I call it dignified.
I told you we just made a word, Shotty.
Straight up. It's dignified, but it's fly at the same time. So you ain't looking like an old lady, but you covered. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, straight up. So it's like it's our job, seriously, even as men, as women, to see these kids and let them know they worth, because I really feel like some of them don't understand how much they worth.
We gotta hashtag that.
Dignified.
Dignified.
I've been doing that for years. Y'all would know.
Oh, what?
Dignified.
And hopefully they won't reject it. Because a lot of times they feel offended.
Yeah.
But you probably know, the approach. But you know what I mean? You probably have an approach where they don't. But sometimes you run into those that.
It's a lack of love, dog. Straight up. It is. There's a lack of love going on in our communities, period.
A lack of love.
Yeah, a lack of love and respect for each other.
Yo, I remember my homie brought it up. We used to really help old ladies cross the street when I was a kid.
Like you had to do. Like your parent told you to do that. Your parent raised you that way. And now,
snap the finger.
Yeah, and now a lot of young kids having kids. So now we have that generation back in the 90s where they talked about teen pregnancy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But not even the 90s and the 80s. Teen pregnancy. You know where. And now we're seeing those kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're seeing those kids. That's
as adults
generation now. Not even adults, still coming up. Young adults. You know what I mean? And they're the ones that's influencing the culture. They're the ones, the recording artists now are, but they're the ones that's grasping that and following that.
You know what I'm saying?
But it all connects.
Yeah.
The recording artists, the merchandise that they advertise in their songs, you know what I mean? Like, all of that connects, and the kid just sees that. Or that young adult.
Oh,
yeah,
snap.
man. So it's like we in this generation now that, like, it seems like they, they weren't taught by their parents because their parents was young.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Grown up.
Now they didn't know what to teach them.
Exactly.
So now these kids this generation, they don't know shit like that. They don't know to help an old lady across the street or open the door for a woman. They just like, man, fuck that bitch. That's,
Exactly.
That's what they know.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did you
the myths?
Did you
know
see
what I
that?
mean?
Did you see they have a new reality show with this like black? It's like I don't know if it's a black reality show, but majority of the women on there are black. And so this woman, she has a daughter, and the daughter is just straight cussing. The girl is 9 years old. She's cussing on the show. Like a lady backed up and almost hit them, and she was like, "B, what you doing? You about to hit me? And my mama about to kill us and stop."
And her mama is.
And these are rich people now. These ain't this not no hood rat people. I'm talking about these are rich, quote unquote, sophisticated black people. And her daughter is on TV cussing, but the mom said, I can't be a hypocrite. I cuss, so I let her go ahead and say however she want to say.
That's where she get it from.
But
she's mimicking her mama.
But this is what I'm trying to say though. You now
my
as
mama
a
had
parent,
money don't mean she wasn't a hood rat. Now come on,
no,
now.
I understand,
because she
but
got some money, some hood rat motherfuckers with some paper.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is like I'm just trying to let people know. I'm trying to paint this picture that saying this is not just the average, quote unquote, what the show is trying to depict as an average black woman. She's supposed to be an elevated black woman, but she has her, you know what I'm saying? But she has her kid on the show. She just straight cussing. My whole point about the whole thing is that, like, when was it okay for kids to cuss? That's what I want to know.
It ain't
because
okay
I
in my house right now.
If that little girl ever talked to me, I'm telling you, I whoops people kids, baby. You better understand. I don't care who kid it is. I whoop them. I whoops them. I beat them.
I done told y'all a couple episodes ago, Savannah beat your kids.
I will beat somebody's kids. No
Savannah.
lie.
Come
but
back,
I'm just
your son
saying.
have a broken arm and shit.
So that's that generation that's grown up and just was like, yo, we don't like. It's okay to let your children cuss now. Like that's cute.
You know what? I have seen in me coming up. I've seen I've seen white parents with their kids and their kids cuss, and they let their kids cuss. I've seen like that in a white household before. You know what I mean?
I've seen that
But
too.
the way I grew up and how I grew up, I never saw that in a black household. You know what I mean? So it seems like it's just the influence. It's the influence of what they were seeing. You know what I mean? And now they coming back and regurgitating that. You know, they were seeing shows where white kids were talking any kind of way to their parent, and they regurgitate. Even at 9 years old, she's regurgitating that. You know what I mean? So it's just, we gotten to a point where it's just, I don't know, this society that we live in right now, it's like, it seems like every day it just seems more and more fucked up, like the world we live in,
Say
right?
that again, Simone.
Lost.
Yes, it's crazy. But, and it all, you know what, we talk about religion, we talk about race, we talk about all these things, but at the end of the day, it all boils down to one color.
What it is?
Green. Did I spell it right?
Yeah, you did spell green right, yes.
Yeah, okay, because, you know,
we got to tell people what he spelled green, y'all. He spelled green.
It wasn't a number.
I had to check.
Right.
But it all boils down to the money, man. When you look at everything that goes down, even along racial lines, it all boils down to the money. Because as long as somebody somewhere can make $1 off of it, they're going to do it.
They're going to do it.
You're now tuned in to DOD Radio.
DOD Radio.
Solutions with the Situational Architect, hosted by Reggie Harris, helping change the way you approach business through a fresh, positive perspective.
Facts, tales, and stories said.
I love challenges. Maybe build character.
Maybe on the cutting edge.
Join me Saturday mornings at 10 to design business solutions, heard here on
DOD Radio.
Yo, what's up, DOD Radio? It's your girl, Lisa Von Nicole, from the one and only Bang Session Show. Check us out every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. on DODradio.com.
You're tuned in to DOD Radio.
Remember when it used to be the cool thing? I don't know. I'm not a guy, but I used to know boys that used to think it was so cool to be a basketball player. Like, that was the cool thing. Like, I want to grow up to be a basketball player.
Recently.
Really? I want to grow up to be a basketball player. Now, it's like, I want to grow up to see how much likes I can get, or, you know what I'm saying, be insta famous. That's what I kind of call it. Like, you want to be insta fame.
God damn, you keep coming up with these words.
I'm good like that. You know
Insta fame. What was the other one?
Dignified.
And Kendall, I better not see it on a t-shirt.
That's something else.
It's coming.
You don't see it on a t-shirt, but it better not be on your t-shirt. It's going to be on our t-shirt.
A trademark, copyright.
Yeah,
yes.
when I was a kid, I grew up playing basketball.
Yeah.
And that's what it was. You know, Biggie said it too. He was slinging, not the crack rock part, but you had a wicked jump shot.
Right.
But then later, when you got to his era, it started to become that rap.
Because his parents and people of that generation, they looked up to basketball players and athletes. You know what I mean? At that point.
At that point, we had those two. You know what I mean? But now, not on the negative side, on the likes that you were saying.
Right.
But like I look up to these kids because they got an opportunity to do so much more than just basketball
It's true.
or rapping.
It's true.
They can entrepreneur themselves at 10 years old.
But
you know
it got to come with the education. It got to come with the education. You can't do it without the education.
That's
and they
true.
have to first, their mindset has to change to accept that education.
Right.
You
It
know
depends on what you feeding them. So I think some of these kids want to be insta famous for the wrong reasons.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they got this insta famous attitude where they don't have to do nothing to become famous. At least when you wanted to strive to be a basketball player, you had to learn some doggone skills and discipline.
Yeah.
But now these kids feel like all they got to do is get on World Star. Work the filter, or even get on World Star, and they insta famous. So it's like the skill level has really dropped. Like
it's mediocre. You don't have to strive for excellence now. You could just be mediocre and get somewhere.
Straight up.
That's it's crazy. It's crazy, but it all, like I said, it all revolves around the motherfucking green.
Soulja Boy tell
all these websites, all these blogs gotta have content.
Wasn't he the first one to get insta famous?
There is so many Soulja Boys out right now. Songs that you love to hate.
Yeah, right? So I'm telling you, it's the famous.
Ever since he dropped that joint or whatever that was. Right now.
On MySpace. Y'all better say. They still talk about that.
There's nothing but Soulja Boy music popping.
I'm just saying, though. It's old school, but I'm just saying. He did get Insta famous off MySpace, didn't he? He did that.
Yeah, that's what he built.
He did it, and he
did,
built it.
but yes, he did put in work.
But he put in
work to get it.
Exactly. But,
Even though it was some
kids
shit that we didn't like, he did put in that work to get to where he wanted to be.
They still mentioning him now, too.
But even now, motherfuckers don't even have to put in that type of work. They just do some dumb shit, put it online and shit, and the motherfucker
Insta famous
just takes off.
Yeah, that's what they see that Insta fame and think that they don't have to do any work to get there, but they just do something that's outrageous to get the 100 or million. What is it? What is it called?
What's that?
Not followers, but views and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Views, followers, likes. It's all the same.
Talking about likes and views, y'all better come like us on the Bang Session Show on Facebook.com.
Yeah, I know we're talking shit right now, but we want y'all to go like our shit. Fuck all that other bullshit. Go like our shit
and go share it with a friend.
Bang Session Show at Facebook.com, and you can check the vault out on our YouTube page. I got to go in and load up some more content on there. But I'm on it now.
We're going to give something free to the first video comment we get.
Straight up. I like the giveaways.
Okay, I'm with that. Okay, what y'all want to give away?
Huh? They'll see it when you like it. When you put a comment, you'll see what it is.
It's a surprise.
Yeah. What'd you say?
It's a surprise.
Video comment.
Yes, a video comment on our YouTube, right?
Yeah.
The first comment.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm about to drop that comment so I can get whatever it is that Shotty about to give out. Y'all don't know.
Speaking of surprises, did you hear about the story in Arizona?
No.
With the woman that the officer came into her house and she was in a robe. No, she wasn't even in a robe. She was in a towel and like butt naked under the towel.
I saw your headline.
And the officer tried to arrest her in her house. Naked. In front of her daughter.
Naked?
In front of her daughter.
In front of her child?
In front of her child.
See what I'm saying?
This is how the story goes. This is how the story goes. Brothers are amused with other brothers' reps. Okay. Shout out to RP, the guru from Gangstar. Google that. But this is how the story goes. This woman places a call to 911. I think it was her husband or a boyfriend or something, some type of domestic violence call. But then he left, right? So she's home with the daughter. So the cops still come out. So she opens the door for the police officer, and he's like, well, we got to call domestic violence, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, no, he already left. And then she goes to close the door and walks away, and the cop opens the door and comes into the house, follows her into the kitchen, and she has a robe around her the whole time because she had just came out the shower. And so the cop says, okay, because I guess she was telling him to get away from, and he's like, oh, okay, well, you're going to go to jail tonight. The kid, her daughter's screaming at the top of her lungs, leave my mommy alone, leave her alone. And he's like, he grabs her hand and goes to handcuffs her. And he realizes she's naked, and then he gets upset, like, oh, you mean to tell me you're completely naked? And I'm thinking, motherfucker, she has a towel on.
Ain't this her house, though?
In her house. You know what I'm saying?
Who does
so
that?
He handcuffs her, and she's screaming and crying, and he sits her down. And then this motherfucker starts to lecture her about what she can't do to a police officer, what she can't say to a police officer. And he says something about it doesn't matter if it's your house, I can come in here and do whatever I want.
You see?
This was in Arizona. It was, let me see the county. I had it written down here. Did I write down the county? I don't think I write down the county. But the police officer, Internal Affairs comes in to do an investigation. And before the investigation, guess what this sorry motherfucker does? He goes and retires. Before the investigation starts, and he's retired, he has his pension. He's good. He's set. So he's not most likely even going to face any type of consequence for this. You got to go online and see this video because it's to hear this guy sit there and lecture this woman after he done entered her house after she told him in her own home he didn't need to come in, and he still enters anyway and just violates the lady like that. And this piece of shit is still gonna get his pension, and he's gonna retire and never have to face any type of charges for his behavior.
You see?
They got his name on there?
Oh, yes. His name is Doug Rose.
Officer Doug Rose.
Officer Doug
Arizona.
Rose. I want to find out.
There's got to be some type of petition. There's got to
I
be
want to
something.
hold on. Let me see if I the county.
Appeal that.
The county. Yeah, let's march for that.
Yeah, you know.
Let's march for this
Let's
lady
make some
so
noise for this.
he can face some type of consequence for his actions.
It's amazing.
Chandler,
Arizona?
in Arizona. Chandler Police Officer Doug Rose. That's this guy's name.
Remember what I was saying a couple episodes back, you guys, about just what's going on, that the police department or the officer feels that human rights are just like oblivious to what they want to do. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's not even a color thing.
No.
It's not a color thing. Like, we got to get that out of our mind. Like, I understand what's going on in our communities and everything with the cops and it's not a color thing only. These cops, I'm telling you.
Yeah, because this woman is, I believe, to be Hispanic, Latino.
They don't care who you are. It's like
that city again, Jay?
Chandler. Yeah.
Chandler, Arizona. What is going on? It's like,
I mean,
that's
the lady there with her daughter.
she's in there with her daughter. You got to see the video though, because it's like you watching it, you're like,
it's on the Bank Session Show page.
It is posted on the page. You can go to the Bank Session page and check it out.
Talking about women and their rights and cops. Have y'all heard about the story where the young girl gets pulled over by the cops?
Oh,
I
was going to bring that. That was going to be my next story. That was going to be my next story.
Really?
Yes, Sandy Bland.
And then they found her 2 days later dead in her jail cell, saying that she
They said she died from self-afflicted asphyxiation. That means she fucking strangled herself.
That's what they said, or she hung herself. Either one of those things, because of self-inflicted asphyxiation.
I don't remember where she came from, what city, because she wasn't from Texas. She drove from somewhere else to Texas for this job interview.
Right.
And I guess the day after the interview, I guess they called and told her she had the job.
It was the job of her dreams.
Yeah, and they trying to tell us that a woman that was on her path to being more successful,
to be great,
decided to kill herself. Decided to take her life.
Come on now.
You really want us to believe that? Come on.
Come on now.
Come on. And see this Texas, your boy, Texas. See this this is the L that he got to take tonight for Texas. See? This is in Texas. Walter County, Texas. This woman and her family is upset. They've been on the news. They want to find out what the hell is going on. We all want to know what the fuck going on. We pretty much know what the fuck is going on.
Now.
We want everybody else to see what the fuck is going on. Because we've been saying this shit been going on for a long time now. Here's some shit everybody is seeing now. Let us know exactly what happened.
Has the media picked this up?
They have picked it up. It's, you know what? I saw a news story. So the media has picked it up. But see, here's the thing with a lot of these stories. They'd pick it up for one day.
That's it.
And then it's old news. You know what I'm saying?
It's nothing big and drawn out about it.
You know how we always see those missing persons every night? Okay?
Yeah.
Why on the news are we seeing these stories of people who have been wrongfully killed?
Right.
Why don't we see that, a little piece on that every night? You know what I mean? Until these people's murders are solved. You know what I'm saying? Why don't we see that? Because some shit like this is this is a murder. This woman she didn't kill herself.
They want to bury that kind of stuff, though. That's why it's
not
important.
But they can't bury it now.
No, I know, because you know what it is? It's like, let me tell you something about the magic of these people. They try to do the smoke and mirror. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you thought you saw that? Let me divert your attention to stupid Caitlyn Jenner, sorry, if I offend anybody, but they doing a smoke and mirror so people can forget about what the real issues are and what's really going on. It's like, oh, now you see me, but now you don't. Like, oh, we just killed this lady, but nah, not really. Oh, there was a commercial plane that did fall in, not a commercial plane, but like a what's that kind of plane? A U.S. military plane that flew in to the Twin Towers, but no, it was a commercial plane. No, like they do smoke and mirrors all the time.
You took it back to 9/11.
I'm just being real with y'all. This is what they do. They throw smoke and mirrors, and so they be like, "Oh, it's just a theory that the cops are just." No, it's no longer a theory. It's a fact.
It's evidence.
It's a fact that the cops are being dirty and they're wrongfully killing people and getting away with it. They're murderers and getting away, living on their what you call it, pension?
Yeah, he's getting his pension. Oh well, this guy. No, that was the other story. But I mean, he didn't kill anybody. The guy in the cop in Arizona, but he still violated and overstepped his bounds.
But how many of them have gotten
his power?
How many of them killed and still got to get off and get that pension?
It's going on, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But we see it. The good thing about social media, we talk about some of the bad things earlier, but the good thing is like you can see stories like this and it doesn't have to go away. You know what I'm saying? If I reposted, you reposted, it's not gonna go away. You know what I'm saying? And we have to continue. See, a lot of things too we're gonna have to do for ourselves because we're gonna have to continue it. So when the news organizations stop talking about it, it can still be circulating through social media. You know what I'm saying? And we can still get the word out and let people know what it is that needs to be done because we need to find out why this woman, why they're saying that she killed herself. We know she didn't kill herself.
Exactly.
She wasn't in that type of mental capacity to want to kill herself.
And wasn't she the kind of person, like I saw a little clip that she actually talks out about police violence.
Yeah.
On her social platforms all the time.
Yeah, the Black Lives Movement. Yeah, the Black Lives Matter movement. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Of course. They pulled her over. Now think about this. They pulled her over for an illegal lane change.
Come on now.
That was the charge they pulled her over and was going to arrest her for. Illegal. Don't you just get a fucking ticket or a summons for some shit like that?
Why is she out of the car?
Then put in the report that she assaulted.
She assaulted. That's what they said. She assaulted.
They slammed her on the head.
They slammed her on it. The person got it on camera. She said, "Thank you for recording."
Yeah. So people can really see what's going on.
And they saying that she killed herself.
Yo, this is so.
Remember this job of her dreams.
Yep.
Just don't
let this story die out. I will repost this story every day until we find what's the real reason why this woman has lost her life.
Straight up, justice. We need justice.
You're now tuned in to DOD Radio.
DOD Radio.
Solutions with the Situational Architect, hosted by Reggie Harris, helping change the way you approach business through a fresh, positive perspective.
Facts, tales, and stories said.
I love challenges. Maybe build character.
Maybe on the cutting edge.
Join me Saturday mornings at 10 to design business solutions, heard here on
DOD Radio.
Yo, what's up, DOD Radio? It's your girl, the Savannah Nicole, from the one and only Bang Session Show. Check us out every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. on DODradio.com.
You're tuned in to DOD Radio.
I was just reading an article today. I got to go find it again. For some reason, my computer's acting real slow. But it was about why isn't anybody really covering the black women that are being killed. Like, I think it's in St. Louis. Let me go pull that up real quick before I talk about it.
About that.
Yeah, it's like there's so many women that are being killed by gun violence. You know, and it's being so silent. No one's talking about these women that are being wrongfully killed. And honestly, to be honest, it's true. We always see another black male in that has passed away on circulating, and what happened to these women that really, you know, have these wrongful deaths. Nobody's really talking about them. So it's like we really, it's our job. Seriously,
Yeah,
truthfully.
this goes back to what the guy in St. Louis, the alderman in St. Louis. This goes back to what he was saying.
Right.
Where not just in public media, but us as people of color that live in these neighborhoods, why aren't they? Are they going out and doing marches and trying to bring awareness to the problem, or is it we just seeing it on news stories doing pieces on it? Because we need those people in the community that this is happening to come out and stand up and say, listen, we can't let this go on. We have to because nobody else. We can't continue to keep looking for somebody else to solve our problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can't keep doing that because they ain't coming. You know what I mean? They see, you already see what's going on. They ain't coming.
Or cover our stories properly.
You know, so we have to take our action into our own hands. Make sure these stories don't go away. Make sure that the people in that community know that, listen, you guys need to come out and make a stand for this because that's the only way it's going to stop.
That's it.
That's the only way it's going to stop. And look, if y'all don't have the courage to do things to help your own neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Then you can't always wait on someone else to do it.
Don't ever wait for somebody else.
You know, we have this mentality, too, that the grass is greener on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you can make the grass real green at your own house. Exactly. It's not necessarily always about what's on the other side, but it's about what you got and what you're working with right now. And I understand, you know, it's great to want to get out and do better for yourself, but where you at right now, you can still make it great. You know what I mean? And I think that our mentality is that we got to make it out to make it great.
Yeah.
When really greatness can happen right where you are. The grass can be green right where you live. It's all up to you though. But if you're not upkeeping the community, if you throwing trash down or on the street, it's gonna be dirty, and then nobody's gonna clean it up.
And not correcting the kids for acting a certain
way. For doing those things. Straight up. And it, like I said, it's our responsibility. You're your brother's keeper.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, I'm responsible for you. You're responsible for me. Even though we don't want to be responsible for each other, we gotta be.
Again. You know what I mean? I'm my brother's keeper. One hand wash the other. Like that needs to be reinforced again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the generation right now, that's
they
not
don't care. It's like about me. Like I said before, MySpace. It's my Facebook.
We got to hashtag that.
What's that?
Hashtag that. I am my brother's keeper.
I am my brother's keeper.
I am my brother's keeper. Let's throw that out there right now.
Put that fence on it. I know we got some little avatars with the fence on it by now.
Straight up.
I am my brother's keeper.
Right? I'm going to find somebody with an afro.
You got to live by that. That means when you see your brother fucking up,
you got
to step in and say, yo, you fucking up.
Right. Or if your brother don't have a job, it's your responsibility to help him. Maybe he, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, like, to an extent,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can't work for him.
No, but what I'm saying is help hand him some, I'm just being honest though, in some resources. So if he don't have a job, you want to get a job? All right, let me help you.
Yeah.
Not to say you got to do it for them, but you're your brother's keeper. You know what I'm saying?
If you got a business, you know what I mean? You can put him on something. If you know
Employ
somebody
him.
with business, you can line that up. It's
Straight up.
That's what I meant by to an extent.
Don't listen. I'm gonna say something right here, and people may not like what I'm about to say, but this is the real.
Here you go.
This what we're talking about right now goes on in other other ethnicities and other. Jewish people take care of theirs.
Yes, they do.
You know what I'm saying? They take care.
Arabs, we know.
Take care of theirs. Asians people take care of theirs in this type of way. You know what I'm saying? When a Asian person comes to America,
to the country,
they fucking send money back home or bring their loved ones here.
Right.
Jewish people send money back home all the motherfucking time.
Right.
Shit, America sends money back home all the motherfucking time to Israel. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They take care of theirs. We have to start get in our mind state that we need to take care of ours the same way. You know, because that's the only way. All the stuff that we complaining and fussing and fighting about, that's the only way it's going to get better.
Stop thinking that only they can do it.
Yeah.
Right.
And only they have it. Because they're not the only ones with it.
Exactly.
But that's what people that don't, if you don't make it out of a certain circle or certain distance, even physically, geographically, you're gonna keep seeing the same thing, and you're gonna be thinking that, oh man, my people don't have this,
right?
But they do. We do.
And that's why I was saying last time is that when we're educated, it seems like we're so educated, we feel like we're not allowed, or we don't feel like we're superior to those who don't know as much as us. And instead of building something in our community, then we go outside of our community to build. You know what I'm saying? But if you have the education, you have the know-how, and you have the power to do something, then it's best that you help your people in your community come up. Like you're smart. You're the one who went and got a doctorate. How about you open up something here and create some jobs and stuff like that? Because guess what? In other communities, in other places, that's what they do. That is what they do. So that they can make sure they fortify the community, because they know there's a situation that's going on, and they want to be able to be a problem solver for that situation.
Not even be a problem solver. If you and your establishment, your organization has a certain level of power, which comes, people in America, it comes with that economic. You got to have that economic value. You got to be able to shift the market economically
straight
in
up,
order for you to get that power.
Right.
Definitely.
So when you talk about others and how they move and how they run, that's how they got to that point. It's from the economics.
Right.
And African Americans in this country, we have to understand that we are the biggest. We 3% of the population. No.
No, I think we're 5.
No, 13.2. Sorry, I said 3%. Goddamn, we'd be really fucked up then. 13.2% of the population, right? But we spend in fucking astronomical numbers. I think African Americans is like the highest spenders. You know what I mean? So think about that. We are fueling the economy.
Oh yeah, they've been getting rich off us.
What happens if we then spend only in our own communities?
We will rebuild, and
you know what I'm saying? That's where that power comes from. That's where that power comes from. Yeah, people don't understand it. Like they have to get their minds right and understand that that's what it is. We are not going to change anything unless we have some economic power.
Yes, behind it.
You know, there are, I credit a couple of young men out here in the city that do look that way. One young individual by the name of Art Bo Barber. It's about economic change within our community, having our own stores, having our own, you know what I mean, our own.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
we will win that way. We're applying it for everybody else to win.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah.
You know, I was empowered. You know, that's why, you know, not just with music, but, you know, the entire entertainment business, I took it upon myself to brand myself that way. You got to take it in your own hand.
Right.
That's your own self-empowerment. You can't work for anybody. I used to say this. You're a day away from being replaced.
Yeah,
basically.
Literally.
You work for someone.
Literally.
Independence.
Literally.
And when I really got that in, I felt that, you know, I was in, you know, I worked. I had, you know, my first job was Winn-Dixie. You know, and then from there, it went on down to Wendy's and fast food everywhere. But I got to a certain point in life when I got to that ceiling. Managing, general manager, and then I couldn't break that ceiling.
No, because you're not. It's not designed for you to break that ceiling.
Right.
Once you stay in that,
I had to go and break.
That's right.
Yeah, I feel.
That's right,
brother.
That's why we
brother.
And build.
I'm here
now
with
it's time
you.
to build.
It's time to build. That's
Straight
why
up.
I look at branding. There's a lot of things that we can do amongst ourselves
Mm-hmm.
that they can't copy.
Right. Because oh my goodness, that's very true.
You know,
Yeah, man. I
Absolutely.
preach that 100%, man.
they're about that GREN.
Mm-hmm.
We need to be about the same thing.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I said. It. That's why I said it. All boils
The
down to
economics.
one thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
it
saying?
is.
And
It's true.
that's just the truth of it.
Talking about that, let me tell you, I just saw today. I clicked on this post. This black dude, he was all bloodied up. head bust open, mouth bleeding, and everything like that. He comes and like I click on it to watch the video, right? Thinking that somebody, really beat him up or something. The cops probably, right? And I got a whole new message from this dude. He was like, he quit his job at corporate America to come into the community to take this abandoned house and create a home for homeless people to get on their feet to do something for themselves. And he's been seeing every time he's building this place that is being vandalized. So he decided one day to try to see what's going on with the robberies and what's ever going on in his place. He found the people that was breaking into the place and they beat the brakes off of him. And he said,
were they like homeless people?
Nope. They was just niggas. They was I'm gonna call them just like that. They just ignorant. They niggas. Because I'm gonna tell you. So here is a man that came into the community to build it. To help you, and you're stealing from him, but yet you give the white man everything. So now they beat him, and you think he got on that video bloodied up and everything, and he said, "I just want to let y'all know, you can beat me, but you better kill me because I'm still going to do what I need to do. At the end of the day, I'm still going to build this establishment because I feel it is my duty to do so." But what I really got out of that whole thing is that we really do have to even train the people that's in the community. When we get something, you can't tear it up. You better treat it like your grandma furniture with that dang on plastic on top of it. Remember, you could never sit in that room? Okay? It's like we get these places and we run them down. We got to be mindful. We got to be mindful of those things. But I love that man's spirit that he was like, yo, you can beat me. I'm still going to do it.
You got to share that.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
I didn't see
the way
that
God
one.
work in the future, when them cats go through their trial, they'll come up to him and be like, yo, I'm sorry for what we did however many years ago or whatever. Who knows? He can line them up with work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's just the way things work out.
But that's what it's supposed to be. Like, but it's like you said, they niggas. That's the ignorant mind state that's having them do this, and this man's trying to do good.
You're now tuned in to DOD Radio.
DOD Radio.
Solutions with the Situational Architect, hosted by Reggie Harris, helping change the way you approach business through a fresh, positive perspective.
Facts, tales, and stories say.
I love challenges. Maybe build character.
Maybe on the cutting edge.
Join me Saturday mornings at 10 to design business solutions, heard here on
DOD Radio.
Yo, what's up, DOD Radio? It's your girl, Lisa Von Nicole, from the one and only Bang Session Show. Check us out every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. on DODradio.com.
You're tuned in to DOD Radio.
Off topic, right? Did you see this video shot with the drone firing the pistol?
No.
What?
There's a video online. I saw it. I saw it online.
You can't show me stuff like that.
Somebody attached a 9mm handgun to a drone with a camera.
A home video? This is a home video.
This is a home video.
Oh no! Why would you do that?
This is some home video that somebody made this shit. I don't know who, but somebody made this shit, yo.
Why do you
and
do
you
that?
can control. Look at this shit. Look, it's firing. Look at this shit. They made this shit. Look at that shit. It's firing the pistol. So I'm looking at this shit, right? And
my gosh.
I'm like, holy
That's some
shit.
Armageddon scary type stuff, yo.
But
I'm nervous.
I'm thinking like, who would want to use something like that?
Exactly. That's my whole point.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my
who
point.
Who would want to use something like that? You know what I mean? To do that, you know?
Nah, they got to put up. He did that strategic,
because you could look at it. You could look at it like, I don't know if you're thinking as deep into the shit as I am.
I is too.
Seeing some shit like this, and I'm thinking, okay, well, you know, there's a spike in shootings and violence in certain places. Now, we from the outside looking in, you know what I'm saying? Who knows how this is going down? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We looking from the outside. Now I see something like this, and I'm like, whoa. This is like the superhero shit where you're like, if this falls into the wrong hands.
Yes, exactly. World domination.
This is
world explodes or something.
You know what I mean? But this is like that type of shit.
It is.
Like a fucking droid firing. And I mean, like, we have that already. Like, the military has shit like this. But now you looking at it like
some backwoods.
Some backwoods motherfucker done made this shit. You know what I'm saying?
And
this shit is crazy.
And that's where, you know, something like the conspiracy with the Kennedy shooting, how they say it was like three bullets or something like that. Like now with something like this, they can be anywhere.
But I mean, shit. This is like you said. This is some backwoods motherfucker that's doing this
so
shit.
they don't have to fight. They don't have to fight. They just got the drones to shoot right there. That's
Look
crazy.
At this shit.
You gotta learn how to aim that.
Oh, motherfucker gonna learn.
Listen, they gonna have a camp.
Look
and
at that.
everything.
They out in the back fucking woods somewhere doing this shit.
Seriously, you're controlling it like you playing a video.
Exactly. So that means you can fly it into anywhere.
That's what it's gonna feel like.
Exactly.
Look at the recoil on that thing, man.
But it keep coming back. You know what I'm saying? It keeps coming back.
Oh, you definitely gonna, if you don't hit you,
my
you ain't gonna
goodness.
wait to see.
Now imagine if you just had a fucking extendo clip on that motherfucker and it was fully auto.
They will.
Dang, y'all gotta be careful. You know,
I saw
you know
that
what?
shit
I'll be
and I was
honest
like,
with you.
whoa.
I'll be honest with you. That's why, I mean, listen, I'm so nervous for my sons growing up and my daughter growing up in this generation, and I'm just being honest. Like, all I can do is pray. That's it. I mean, I could take action too, but my goodness, I'm talking about pray over their head. Like, as a protect, I'm talking about, I'm silly. I'm not going to say I'm silly like that. I know I'm wise in the aspect of prayer, but my goodness, you got to shield your children because my goodness, you don't know what's going on out here with these people, what they planning. Did y'all see that with the KKK, the Klansmen and that neo-Nazi group in Mississippi or Tennessee?
I think I saw a picture on
how they said that there was a spike in their sign-ups ever since Roof did what he did in
Roof in Charleston.
In Charleston, ever since he did what he did, there's a spike in their. They want people are calling them and asking them how can they become, a part of the KKK and become neo-Nazi like them,
Man,
and it's just.
I don't know if I believe that motherfucker.
What, there's a spike?
KKK is a bunch of fucking lies anyway. So
you don't believe them? You don't think their attendance is going up?
Nah, I don't think their attendance is going up.
I think their attendance going
I
up.
don't think maybe not in his chapter. He just fucking fudging his numbers in his chapter. Because his man's over across in where is this, Mississippi? His man is in Arizona. His numbers going up, and he over there like, our numbers going up.
Our numbers are going up too. Dang it!
They could have the disabled ones, Saban.
The disabled
and the elderly ones.
Yo, you remember when Chappelle? You remember when Chappelle came out with that black white supremacist? Y'all remember that?
What was his name?
Bill Bixby.
Bixby.
Boy, that was the funniest thing on earth. Boy, I tell you. He said, "That's a cone on my roof. Got a monkey on my roof." Boy, that was some funny stuff.
Dave Chappelle. Dave, we need you to come back.
I know,
Dave,
right?
For real. We need a Chappelle show reunion.
Was the joint.
Oh gosh, that man is hilarious. Sorry, I had to flip that real quick.
Yeah, we need some laughter and all this fucking sadness.
I know, and all this seriousness.
Fucking laughter and shit.
Oh my goodness, and all this stuff that's going on in the community though, for real.
Craziness. But yeah, we really need to really seriously look, take that look in them, like you said earlier, Shotty, look at that man in the mirror. You know what I mean? It's not always what somebody's doing to us. A lot of times it's what we're doing to ourselves, and we're not allowing, we're not able to see that. You know what I'm saying? We just looking past that at, okay, this is what a motherfucker doing to me. But, you know what I mean? What can I do to better myself? You know what I'm saying? Not even to make myself better for them, but just to make myself better. Period. You know what I mean?
That's good.
And it's not even like in the bettering yourself, but also, as we were saying, to help better the community and set an example for the community. It's not even a huge step. You know what I mean? We all have different talents, and we all got so many talents.
Right.
So it can be something fun that you do, and you can use that to be that inspiration. You know what I mean? To be that educator as well, just through your natural gifts.
Right. Turn it into a business too. Straight up.
Yeah.
Make your own money.
Yeah, keep it in your community. Keep it within your circle. Keep that money flowing within your circle.
Jay is all about the circle.
Yeah, circle 360 degrees, baby. It flows. It flows.
Just keep it moving. Oh my goodness.
And stop. See the shit I was talking about earlier about the fucking asses.
Jay, I don't know what kind of people you following though. I think it's the people that you following.
Like, every woman now just takes a fucking picture of her fucking ass. Like, stop it with that shit, man. I'm sick of. Listen, I'm 100% hetero, but I love pussy just like the next man. But goddamn, it's like ass overload right now. Like,
yeah, I'm okay. Same situation.
Every time I open my fucking phone, scroll through Facebook, some ass greets me first thing in the fucking morning.
And I'm married. You know what I mean? I'm hetero. I'm married to my wife, and here's the thing: just from a man's standpoint, like how we view women, like how we kind of were talking about that guidance that we had. We want a woman that not everybody knows that's what hers look like.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, keep that shit for me.
That's what I was saying earlier.
Yeah, don't be letting everybody see ass crack.
Big up the ladies. I like that, Shotty.
The ladies.
I like that.
Big up the ladies.
See, Mr. Cooper had to come in here and let y'all say that first. Teach y'all how to say it, because they wasn't saying that, Coop. They wasn't saying that.
Here's something that I like. No more bad bitches.
Yeah,
good
women.
Let's
stop that.
I
let's
like
stop that bad bitch
That's something
shit.
that was on even the old bang session.
Yeah, that bad bitch shit. Stop with that bad bitch shit, man. That shit is just, it just sounds vulgar.
But that's what you become.
Bitch.
But then that's what you become, and that's the mentality. That's the mentality, is that you a bad B, right? You so bad, and then you start to act that way. And then get mad and sad when you don't got nobody. Now, mind you, I don't.
Instead of a good woman. Sometimes it's how we train ourselves. It's the way your thought process.
Yeah.
If you see yourself as just that, then that's what you are.
And that's what you attract. That's right.
You have to elevate your mindset. You are what you attract.
That's it. So if you think you a bad B, you gonna attract that nigga.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Another dog, right? You're right.
Another reference to Dave Chappelle. He had an episode where he was dressed in the police outfit, right?
Which one?
I think this was season 1. I'm not sure if it was season 1 or 2. So
I got him all.
He's dressed in the police outfit, and he's like, somebody asked him for help, and he's like, I just like to wear this outfit. You know what I mean? So that was his setup. He was like, how people dress nowadays. Like a woman get mad when you treat her a certain way.
Right. They mistaked you for a stripper or a hooker. They didn't know that you was a real business woman. You gotta be honest. Like you if you dressing like a monkey, people gonna give you a banana.
That was wrong in so many ways.
It was? Oh, I don't know where your mind is, Jay, but
oh my God.
No, but I'm just saying though.
We're gonna get some hate mail on that one.
What if you're dressing like a monkey and give you a banana? Whatever. Ain't gonna get no hate mail on that. As much stuff as y'all say on this show, I can say that.
But no, what popped into my mind when you said that was this video that I watched over the weekend with the Klan rally out in Charleston.
Oh man!
At the state capitol.
Oh man,
there was
I
a
didn't
video
mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that.
There was a video. No, but I'm not saying you meant it like that. But that one popped into my head because I saw it. It's a video. They were out. I don't know if you guys saw this.
I saw it.
It's circulating online. They're out at the Capitol building in Charleston, and KKK organized this protest, right? So they're out there, and they're flying their Confederate flag, and there's a barrier around them where people can't get too close to them. It's probably like from the steps. It was, I don't know, maybe a 50-foot or whatever. I don't know how long it was. But so there was all black people on the outside barrier. And, of course, they're on the inside doing their protest. And they're, like, yelling and screaming shit to the black people. Like, and then, why do all KKK motherfuckers look like they just stepped off a fucking episode of what was that? Mayberry back in the fucking day. They always look like some of the hillbillies. They always look like some fucking hillbilly and shit, right? So these motherfuckers are on the side and they're yelling and screaming, "You black motherfucker, this, you black." And one of the dudes, and this is why when you said that vision popped in my head. One of the dudes is jumping around like he's taunting the people on the other side, and he's jumping around and acting like a gorilla and shit.
Listen,
that's it.
Listen.
And he's like acting like a gorilla and shit. So that popped right into my head when you said that. And it's not to me. To me, it's funny, and I'm gonna tell you why it's funny. Right? Not the fact that he's doing that, but just him doing that is funny to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you're so fucking ignorant. You're the motherfucker that seems to think that, okay, because you look a different color than me, I'm better than you. But like you have this fucking idea in your head, and you some backwoods motherfucker that's hiding in a fucking small town in some backwoods some fucking where because you can't deal with the rest of the fucking world. So you choose to hate on the rest of the fucking world.
Right.
You're back in your fucking cave. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Back in some fucking small town somewhere. Back in your cave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I was just about
back
to
in
say
your
that.
cave shot.
I was
you know
about
what I'm
to say that.
He took it there. To
Back
the
in your cave.
No.
You know what I mean? Back in some
in the
backwoods
cave.
somewhere talking about how you hate motherfuckers on the outside world.
But that's what I
You
was
know
trying
what
to
I'm
say.
saying?
Like, but isn't that atheism? That they the ones that people that said that people come from monkeys anyway. So you the dummy. You know what I mean?
know, right?
Like, aren't y'all the one to talk about evolution? Or you came from apes? Okay,
Yeah.
you. So that means that you.
That's what all the scientists
You know what I'm
say.
saying? Y'all so foolish. You know what I'm saying? They say some dumb stuff. That shows you how stupid you are.
I like that, man. For real, seriously. I mean,
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
they
the
put
dumbest.
their foot in their mouth
Talking
for
about that, let me
Mm-hmm.
explain something to y'all. If you don't see no monkeys or no apes walking out the goddamn jungle turning into people right now, you better stop believing in that foolishness.
Thank you.
That's the dumbest mess I've ever
so
heard in
real.
my dang on life.
Oh my God.
Cool.
Nobody ever thought of that.
You was gonna say something,
show,
cool?
man.
You know, seriously, what bothers me about the video, I saw it. What bothered me about the video was the guy saying, "Well, you don't like it? You need to go back where you came from." Well, wait a minute, bro.
Let's break this down.
I was born right here. Like, you don't know how stupid you look on television, on national television. And now, here's the kicker. You can't hide. This forces you to come out.
Oh, yeah. But they not gonna come out. They gonna stay in their little backwoods small town somewhere.
Because it's not going down today.
Yeah.
It's
It's not going down, especially
not.
with this generation.
Exactly. Especially.
Did you see the one where one of them got, I believe this was in the same, I'm not sure if it was in South Carolina, but it was another Klan rally. One of them got away from the pack. And you know what happened when the sheep get away from the pack?
Oh my
The wolves get on them. And that's exactly what they did to this motherfucker.
They not the sheep, they the wolves.
They the wolves. They
Yeah.
came out on his ass. He got separated somehow, and they tore his ass up in the middle of the motherfucking street with his fatigues on. With all your patches and badges and flags.
I know.
Something like what Cooper and Saban was just saying, it reminds me what I used to think about too. When they said, go back to where you came from or go back to Africa, right?
Right.
That's where we all came from,
Okay,
motherfucker.
If you're talking about the boat that brought us here, those was your peoples that brought us here.
Right? Okay, and your people didn't come from here
Yeah,
either.
you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
And neither did your people didn't come here either. So they just the most ignorant.
That's the dumbest thing because when
It's
they
just
built
it's
them
an
boats
ignorant mindset.
and they came over here, they built those boats in Europe, and you came over here. So if anybody's going to need to go back to their country, they need to go back to their country because this land belongs to the Native American, not the white man. You know what I'm saying? The people who were on this continent before we all got here was Native Americans, and you done killed them all for a long damn time ago to eat their corn. I see Pocahontas got dog it. I know how this thing works. Y'all better. You saw Pocahontas?
It's a few.
I'm sorry.
It's a few of them still around,
Yeah, there are. There's.
but they keep them confined.
You're now tuned in to DOD Radio.
DOD Radio.
Solutions with the Situational Architect, hosted by Reggie Harris. helping change the way you approach business through a fresh, positive perspective.
Facts, tales, and stories sell.
I love challenges. Maybe build character.
Maybe on the cutting edge.
Join me Saturday mornings at 10 to design business solutions, heard here on
DOD Radio.
Yo, what's up, DOD Radio? It's your girl, the Savannah Nicole, from the one and only Bang Session Show. Check us out every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. on DODradio.com.
You're tuned in to DOD Radio.
I actually want to take this time to talk about something real quick, if you don't mind, in reference to what's been going on locally, Loxahatchee. As far as the Klan getting together and rallying people. Well, this man from Riviera Beach, his car was found out in Loxahatchee.
Okay. So I didn't even hear about this.
His name is Merritt Jordan.
Merritt Jordan. Okay.
Merritt Jordan. MERRITTJORDAN.
Okay, hold on one sec. Let's just let the people know. Sorry to cut you off, but just let the people know we do broadcast from South Florida, Palm Beach County, and Loxahatchee and Riviera Beach are different cities within Palm Beach County. Loxahatchee is more of a rural area, so there's a backwoods. You know what I mean? So. And Riviera Beach is another more city type, suburb city type area. But you're saying that this gentleman's car was found in Loxahatchee?
Yes.
Okay. And he's African American?
He was last seen driving away on July 7th, driving away from his home, which is on West 16th Street in Riviera.
Okay.
He has Alzheimer's.
Oh, okay.
As well. So it's a little... close to home, so I wanted to bring a little awareness out.
Okay, definitely.
It's been in the news, but you know, it's local.
Okay, yeah, we want to post that on the Bank Session
we definitely
page.
Do.
Yeah, we need to post that on the Bank Session page.
A personal prayers and condolences, not condolences, but prayers to Derek Jordan and the Jordan family.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, definitely. Yeah, we need to post that. We need to circulate that and get people
Shoot
to see that. Yeah, so we could definitely post that up right now.
Inbox.
We have to be our own news station.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's what we're here for too, man. I mean, and once again, we here in Palm Beach County. A lot of things go on right here in our backyard.
Right.
And I'm glad that Mr. Cooper was actually able to show us
that.
Yeah,
to bring that up, because Yeah, because we talk about so much of the fuckery going on in every other place that we forget about home sometimes.
We got a lot going on here.
Yeah.
Definitely prayers go out to the Merritt family.
Yeah, that's what's up. We definitely, if you guys have any topics that you know about what's going on, even, if you're here in Palm Beach County, hit us up on Facebook and drop a line to us and tweet with us or, live and Facebook with us live, you guys. We want to hear what you got to say about what's going on, what you think about these topics, and what you know that's going on in our communities that we can get active with and do something about.
Oh, you know what we got to do?
What's that?
Ask Google. We didn't do Ask Google.
What we asking Google tonight?
Alderman.
You passed that to
me?
We
gonna, let's get that. We gonna do, because we did the story earlier and you were saying that you wasn't sure what an alderman is.
See, remember that thing I told you about last time? I think we have word association, but we don't have, word recognition.
You think what it is, but you just don't have the name.
I recognize the word and I think I know what it is, but I don't know the full definition of it. And I think that it's best for us to know completely what something is and not just guess.
Yes.
Because we have guessed, not speaking for everybody, but the school I went to, we guessed a lot of stuff out of graduation. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, but we want to get the full, the full meaning. So, because there's a lot of young people that, you know what, we're going to do 2 Ask Googles today. We're going to do, hold on. Fucking out, Jake. Fucking out.
We're gonna do.
Massive fucking out. You remember that?
Yeah. We got a lot of Chappelle references.
Listen,
tonight.
I love him.
I
love Chappelle.
That can go on, man. Man.
But we're gonna do 2. We're gonna do 2. We're gonna do Alderman, and we're gonna do Chivalry.
Okay.
For all you young people out there that
What is an alderman?
Alderman, an elected member of a municipal council.
An elected member of a
municipal
council. Yeah, so
and it says brought to you from England before in 1974.
That's what the term.
Yeah, it was brought from,
Okay.
and it is like a mayor, is what it's saying.
He's just
noble,
Mm-hmm.
a noble serving person.
Yeah,
a
he's
chief,
an official
officer.
in that municipality.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so we spoke earlier about this story about his nephew, Alderman Jeffrey Boyd, in St. Louis, about his nephew being shot and killed, and he was just speaking out about how we need to look at ourselves and we need to stop the bullshit. So we read that story and you weren't sure what alderman was,
No,
so
I
now we
wasn't.
have that. So now let's do chivalry.
Chivalry.
Yeah, chivalry.
What is chivalry? Oh man, Google doesn't want to
Damn,
tell
even
me.
Google don't know what that shit is.
No, Google knows.
we really living in some fucked
We
up
are
times,
living
right?
in some perilous
Google
times.
like, huh? What? Google
says-
Google like, nah, I don't know what that shit is.
Oh, you know why? It says, oh my goodness.
What is this?
It
Oh,
has
but,
something to do with morality, of course. That's why it's not talking about it. Hold on.
oh.
What is the definition of chivalry?
Let's see.
Chivalry, the medieval knightly system with its religious, moral, and social code.
No.
You stumped the stumper.
Yeah, that's not the
But-
chivalry we talk.
Yeah, but then it goes on to say about honoring.
Okay, so
and
that is the chivalry we
yeah,
talking
the
about.
readiness and helping, yes, and having justice and helping, and it's basically
Okay, so it's not just pertaining
not just
to
a
women.
man
It's
to a
just the
woman.
way.
That's just
It's
a-
just
it's
the way a man
of
should
being-
carry himself.
exactly. So that's why they kept on
completely,
talking
all
about
the
a
way
knight
around.
and a chief, because then he carries himself with a code of honor.
Chivalrous.
Yeah, honor that he carries, a certain type of demeanor that he carries.
Yes.
And men used to have chivalry,
Yeah.
but even women needed to be respectful of themselves. And but
But let
And
me
be
let you know,
respectful of the man that's showing her the chivalry.
Ain't a lot of chivalry,
It's
just
no,
chivalry.
it's there.
It's there.
no, I'm saying there's a lot
Trust me,
going
it's-
on. Not
it's-
saying everybody.
It's there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the men just have to stand up.
We got to promote it.
That's it.
We got to promote it. Like
I think we need to
oh,
command it too. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. Like
and not in a negative way, but
Oh, yeah,
by the
definitely
way
not in a
that you
negative way.
stand.
You present
You know, that's the reason why too. I don't want to give myself a plug, but my hair company, the reason why I named it like
Oh,
Peruke,
look at
it's
that
like
boss lady.
it's a whatever.
Boss lady.
It's a company that I have, like, I want it to feel like you're queenly. And it's not about just wearing the hair because you think you're a queen because you're wearing the hair, you being dramatic. But it's something about when somebody's a queen, when they wear a crown, they hold their head up high. Because, in order for the crown to stay on your head, you got to posture yourself in a certain type of way. So my name and my tagline and my slogan of my company is wear your royalty. Where
wear
you
your
are,
royalty.
you know what I'm saying? Wear it. And where you are royalty. So I want women to feel like, you a queen.
That's
You
Peru-
not
that's
the
Peru.
slums. Peruke.
Oh, Peruke.
Yeah. You guys check it out.
Queens out
Peruke
there,
luxury.
So y'all queens, get your hair right. You're supposed to carry yourself like a queen anyway.
Straight up.
The word says that, men supposed to carry ourselves as kings. And we are, once we believe it. So
That's
look
right.
the part.
We got to be queens and we got to hold our head up high, straight up, and wear our crown.
And support your king, guy.
Support your kings, yeah.
Yeah, support
I
your
support.
king.
You know what? If you even know the craziness that's going on with black men right now, half of them gay.
Lord.
No, I'm just being. Let's talk about what's real. I'm gonna bring it. What's real? Okay. A lot of our men are gay.
A lot of men are gay. Let's say that. Don't
a
say a
lot-
lot of our men. A lot of men.
Yes, a lot of men
gay.
are homosexual.
We
but
got to
there's-
stop doing that. We got to stop doing that.
Thinking
We
that
got to
it's just
stop. It's
out,
not
yeah.
just us.
Right.
Period. It's like that. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
okay.
So we got to say a lot of our men. Stop generalizing us in that way.
Right. Okay.
You're generalizing, but you're still limited. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I
So
understand what you're
it's
saying.
everywhere. You got to open your mind state and see it's not just us. It's everyone. And once you start to say that, all of our men, you already
No, a lot. I didn't
you're
say all.
Yeah, but it's men in general.
It's true. Well, a lot of men in this
general.
generation
There are a
already
lot
are
of
gay.
gay men.
there are a lot of gay men. But when I say king, I don't know. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anybody else's race or anything like that. But when I think king, I think of a black man. And so my statement was that. So that's what my statement was just going to be, that a lot of men are gay, and then there's a lot of men that don't carry themselves that are like kings in our communities, but I still have hope for the black man and getting back to his kingly position. That's what I was gonna say about our man. So that's why I said RJ. Okay.
Yeah, but no, I understand that.
I feel you.
Even though we
And I
need to
respect
tackle these issues, we still got to say, it's not just us, but we still got to take care of us.
Right.
You know
Understand.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
So that's just all.
We
That's
gotta
all.
get right on that courtship though, for real.
Yeah.
Kings and queens.
Yeah, but chivalry is, now some of
It's
our
not
young
that.
people. It's not
It's
that.
not, man.
It's not
and
that.
stop calling the dude lame. That's actually projecting chivalry.
Yeah, they got to
That's
stop.
true.
that
I'm holding the
shit.
door for you. I'm telling you something that look nice. You know what I mean? Be thankful.
Yeah, so we got two. We had two Ask Googles tonight, and we got to do the fuck you for tonight. Because I didn't do the fuck you in like
2 weeks.
We did one when
weeks,
the
right?
dude beat up his mother. That was
that was the last fuck you. Well, I'll
Yeah,
fuck you
who
tonight. We
does
do.
that?
I'm gonna try to get back on and have one every episode. But tonight, I will fuck you.
No, you
Award
don't. Oh,
goes to
I know.
Officer Doug Rose in Arizona.
This guy.
Doug
Yes,
Rose.
the fucking
F you award.
intruder. That's the fuck you was by law.
F you with a month.
By law, you were a fucking intruder into this woman's home. You
Right.
disrespected this woman in front of her child.
Violated
And
her.
then tried to make her feel belittled in her own house when she did nothing
Because
wrong.
you are a pervert.
You are a piece of shit, and you get the fucking fuck you award for tonight's show. I haven't done one in a
Never
while, and that one
thought
felt
that you
really
could
good.
See an ethnic woman unclothed. Well,
Hey,
Maybe that's what he was so disgusted
maybe that's
about. I
what-
don't know. Why was he so
and
angry?
you finally
Maybe 'cause
saw
he
it,
saw a naked
right? And you
woman.
had to violate to see it.
Because
Maybe it might be a woman. You mean I did the same thing, right? I said ethnic. Maybe just a woman. Period. Maybe never saw a naked woman before.
He was mad. God, dog, and put your dick.
But it's not. It doesn't
But
give you the
yeah,
right. Put your,
Put your dick. Did I tell you?
it don't give you the right.
I didn't want to
Doug
see this.
Rose, you get the F you award.
You get the
F you with a month.
award.
F you with a month, man.
Yeah. You gotta be
I'm sorry.
careful. It's up, but
Yeah, I agree. Shot, I agree, man.
yeah.
For the
So
month.
for the month, he gets it for the month.
For the whole.
For the whole month.
For the whole. Until somebody tops him, huh?
For the whole month.
Straight up.
Yeah. So that's our fuck you for this episode, and we're gonna roll out on that one. Oh, you got something? You wanna talk
No,
about?
I thought we was.
What?
Never
What?
mind.
What?
It's all right.
What? I forgot something?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, we're gonna roll out on that one because we in the hot box as usual.
Oh my gosh.
And
Phew, I don't want to talk about it.
yeah, it gets warm up in here. But as always, I gotta thank my co-host, Lee Savannah Cove, always showing up.
Yeah.
One shot,
What it sound
one
like.
shot
Thank
Splatoon.
you, man.
That guy.
That guy.
That guy over there. That guy over that's my Italian. You over there. Oh.
Hey.
No, I do a terrible fucking Italian
You
accent.
shouldn't. I can do a really good one.
Yeah, let me hear.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Forget about
Okay,
it.
Mr. Cooper.
Forget about it.
Always
y'all
a
for
pleasure,
having me.
brother.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, we're gonna keep in circle. We working on some things. We gonna
Yeah,
get
man. You
get some
know,
things
y'all-
rolling
y'all
for
look
you.
forward to some things, man. I'm with DOD, man.
Yeah,
That's
we
what's
gonna
up.
Deck, man.
yeah, we
You already know
gonna
what it is.
we gonna get a couple things. You're gonna be hearing his voice a lot more. So get used to him. The song is on DOD Radio, No Mercy. It's on heavy rotation. Make sure you check that out. And you know what? When
play
you
it.
hear I'm gonna play it. We're gonna put it in the beginning and an intro and outro on this one. But when you go to or when you listen to DOD, because you can listen to DOD Radio on your phone, if you log into TuneIn, and you can get DOD right there. So when you're listening to it and that song comes on and you hear it, just throw us a little shout on Facebook. Yo, checked out No Mercy, blah, 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 hot record. You know what I mean? Give us some feedback on the record, too. It's a hot record. I know it's a hot record. But still, hit us up and let us know that you heard it. Let us know that you checking DOD Radio out like that.
Also, if you don't mind, hey, y'all can follow me.
Yeah. Give them all your info.
All social media at The Real Mr. Cooper. It's only one.
The Real Mr.
The real
Cooper.
one.
Not
the hanging.
Yeah.
Not the hanging with
not
Mr.
that
Cooper.
one.
Hey,
And you
that
know, just
motherfucker
look,
was always
look for more.
corny to
Look for
me,
more
yeah.
coming.
Yeah, Mark Curry was just something about Mark Curry. I just never thought he was funny. But you the real Mr. Cooper.
The real Mr. Cooper,
Okay.
man. It's a lineage with this name, man.
That's what's up.
In R&B music, it ain't going nowhere, man.
Nah.
Trap and B, man.
Trap and B.
Boy, I like that.
Trap and B.
I like that. That's a little bit of the hard with the soft. I like that.
Shout out to Signature Series Entertainment.
Okay, shout out Signature Series. Yeah. So on that note, we gonna dip up out of here. Turn this, and we'll catch y'all next week. As always, stay safe out there. Don't kill yourselves. We'll catch y'all on the flip side. We out.
You're now tuned in to DOD Radio.
DOD Radio.
Solutions with the Situational Architect, hosted by Reggie Harris, helping change the way you approach business through a fresh, positive perspective.
Facts, tales, and stories sold.
I love challenges. Maybe build character.
Maybe on the cutting edge.
Join me Saturday mornings at 10 to design business solutions, heard here on
DOD Radio.
Yo, what's up, DOD Radio? It's your girl, the Savannah Cole, from the one and only Bang Session Show. Check us out every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. on DODradio.com.
You're tuned in to DOD Radio, where the mix matters.
Late nights, early mornings, gotta catch a flight home. Can't wait to get back to see you. And I can tell by the texts that you sent to me, baby, you want me to break you off, that's what I do. You can call me your director. Let's make a movie, babe. I wanna see you in your heels and your lingerie. Ain't worried about the neighbors, they gon' hear you scream my name. I'm a Michael Jackson, beat it till you tapping. Lights, camera, action. No time for acting. I hope you ready for what's really about to happen. Baby, we gon' shut the world off. Ain't no distractions. And I'm gon' do them things that you like. And I'm about to give you no mercy. No mercy. I'ma give you no mercy. Baby, I'ma give you this deep. No mercy. No mercy. I'ma give you no mercy. Baby, I'ma give you this deep.
I'ma apply pressure. I'ma apply pressure. I'ma apply pressure. I'ma apply pressure.
No mercy. No mercy. I'ma give you no mercy. Baby, I'ma give you this thing. I know you with me the long way. That's why I don't have no problems kissing that. Juice is dripping down my beard, so I know you love it. What we do under the covers, it ain't for the public. I can feel your body calling. Ooh, I can feel your body calling. For me, for me, for me. Lights, camera, action. No time for acting. I hope you ready for what's really about to happen. Baby, we gon' shut the world off. Ain't no distractions. And I'm gon' do them things that you like. And I'm about to give you no mercy. No mercy. I'ma give you no mercy. Baby, I'ma give you this deep. No mercy. No mercy. I'ma give you no mercy. Baby, I'ma give you this deep.
I'ma apply pressure. I'ma apply pressure. I'ma apply pressure.
no mercy. No mercy. I'ma give you no mercy. Baby, I'ma give you this deep.
It's that pretty brown,